would like to know why there's so many hentai games on Steam nowadays. It's absurd.
Those were the first words.
I really
So
was like,
happy
I
about it.
hope those were the first words on the stream.
I was looking at it and I'm just sitting here like, why are there so many? Why?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome everyone. And
Just
Shelly, I
leave
will
it.
worry about it.
Just download some, it'll be fine.
I'm not gonna do that. Welcome to Crazy Questers for the Dragon Queen. I am not your host. I am your dungeon master. Your host is checking audio right now.
Oh, I already did. I'm good.
Okay, good. Last time, Sakura became the main character for 2 hours.
Did I really?
I mean, you and
bonfire
X-Ray, yes.
episode.
You and X-Ray.
Oh, the bonfire episode. Yeah, that did happen. That's true. That's true.
That 100% happened, yeah. So
Eric called me the next day. He just goes like, when was the last time we actually had combat in D&D? I'm like, I think sometime in
Don't worry
June.
about it. We don't need it.
That's like half of what D&D is, or at least according to the books.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, with that, last time we finished with everyone about to take a long rest, actually. So this gives me a perfect opportunity to open up on our next encounter, which I like to call Sakura's in the Stone. Not going to give them all fun titles, just this one.
Excuse me? It's a
Sakura
what?
in the Stone.
Seems a little
I'm sleeping. Why can't you just let me have a nice sleep?
Sakura,
Right.
you feel in your dream, you feel eyes on you
Ew.
from all directions.
That's the worst.
And as you feel these eyes on you, you can see, as you sort of try to look around in your own dream, it's almost like, it's as if you're in like a nice room. Like a really nice hotel room or like a cabin sort of feel. Like you're at the inn and there's windows everywhere. Like a lot of windows, but there's one door. Someone is knocking at the door. But the uncomfortable part is that as you look at the windows, you see like these, it looks like pictures, honestly, of like these grotesque faces. It's very unnerving, but it's just ugly, pictures, right? Ugly imagery. Roll for perception.
Oh God, it's definitely not. It's definitely the demons for sure that are trying to get in my mind. I rolled a 15.
You are able to notice the occasional movement in a couple of the faces. They are definitely trying to do something. It looks like they're trying to talk to you, but you're unsure. It could be that they're just trying to, stare you down. They're trying to maybe break in. You're not sure. But the knocking on the door continues.
I don't like
As
it.
more and more of the faces disappear from their respective windows, the knocking finally ceases.
Mhm.
All is silent. What do you do in your dream?
Can I move?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's a small, simple room. The only thing really, it's not a good room, I should say. The right word would be, it could be a cell for all you know, because it's got a bed, and that's kind of it.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and press my ear to it.
Ooh, okay. As you press your ear to the door, you hear the very faint, whisper, and it's mildly familiar. Mildly. It's something's wrong about it, but you can hear, something that resembles Bile's voice just saying, we know.
Of course they know.
And I just need to talk to you. It's all going to be okay. No one's going to get hurt. but we just need to talk to you. Let me in, and we can talk and figure this whole thing out.
Is it bad? I'm really proud of Bile for, asking for consent.
No. I feel like okay, but like I feel like Bile's always been pretty consensual about everything, for the most part.
It's kind of his deal.
Yeah, like I feel like he's never. I mean, he's been very explicit in the fact that he's like, I mean, you're definitely gonna help us fuck the world over, but like, we're gonna talk about it. So you say yes.
As the guy who got pulled into Bile's room, I will beg to differ, but okay.
Oh, Jesus.
To be fair, you were also an uninvited guest.
Bile likes me.
So, do you consent to him entering the room?
Is there like a lock on the door or anything?
Nope. Just a doorknob that you have to open.
Hate that. I'm gonna.
It's very like metaphorical of like you have to. It's like a vampire. You have to let them in. You have to invite him in.
But then I feel like once you let them in, they don't go.
That's entirely up to the terms of the contract.
I don't know what to do. I feel like I want, like ooh, no, he's not a good person. I'm gonna like crack the door and like peek out with one eye.
Okay, do me a favor. Roll, I don't know, wisdom save.
Okay, could have been worse. 13.
So, with 13, you get a momentary glimpse at what Bile actually looks like.
I feel like I've already seen what he actually looks like.
No, you've seen like his say chosen visage. They all kind of have like a chosen visage. It's almost like your mental projection of yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. What he really looks like is a very different.
Mm-hmm.
You see this almost like pulsing humanoid form, like
Ooh.
pure energy, but it's like almost like a black flame.
Okay.
Always moving and shifting. And you see bits of like little white and red flame mixed in with it, like occasionally just shows itself, but mostly you are looking at what looks like the hallway of an inn, but instead of just a person sitting there, for a moment you see this swirling mass of flames taking the shape of a humanoid form.
I thought you were about to just say taking shit.
Well, that's Kevin right now.
I'm sorry.
And so then cut to, of course, cut after that, you're put out for a moment, but you have enough willpower to basically say like, you almost like you ignore it. You're just like, okay.
I've just seen so many hellish things in my life. I'm like,
just seems totally like, okay, I knew there was something beneath the shell, like whatever. But then that same projection, like the look of like almost like the same way you guys put him into a dark paladin that was like an undead thing.
Yeah.
At one point, he now just resembles a very, normal looking like paladin in dark armor. Just standing there like stoic, calm, and he just looks at you as you crack the door and it's like,
He's like, hey, bitch, what up?
There's clearly some kind of resistance to him being able to talk to you, so he is like not stuttering, but speaking very clearly and very slowly. Like he's simply saying, "We need to talk. This barrier you've put up can protect you from us going in your mind, going to you in physical form, but it doesn't stop the ones who you don't have stones for. And eventually one of them will get upset. Your choice to take that risk, but if you accept one of us communicating with you, I might be able to just convince them all to relax. And then we can talk about this. As he says all that, you feel, like in your mind, of course, in the dream, you feel this, like, shaking hit all around the room that you're in. And then as you feel that, you begin to hear like clicking and knocking at all the windows in the room.
Ew.
Do you look, or do you keep like talking to Bile? It's just Jeopardy style like clicking music.
Ew. God, fucking demons. I don't want to look at the window, but I am going to open the door and let Bile into the room and then shut the door.
As Bile walks in, he makes what you might say like a very purposeful stare at each of the windows, and as he does, each window just clears of all, you know, menace and form, and all these forms that are outside of the windows just sort of pull away into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like fading. And he's like, I will see you momentarily. And then you wake up.
So I am gonna do the like, so I'm like fetal position. I'm like sleeping and basically like as tight of a ball as I can that just like makes me feel the safest basically. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be just like sleeping super tight, and then when I wake up I'm just like and then like kind of fly out, so I don't know who's near me but if there's someone within range I'm probably accidentally smacking somebody.
No one's within range, you're just chilling, you know.
Okay, so I gasp and wake up.
So in your gasping wake up, and it's a strange feeling, you can almost like a cell phone vibrating. You can feel the like reverberating feeling of that. I believe it was a ring.
It's a ring.
It's a ring. Yes. It's like it's vibrating, trying to like let you know someone's calling.
I look around. Is everyone else sleeping?
Yes. It's daylight, but they have just not woken up yet.
We are elves, good sir.
Oh, fair enough. They've been
Where
awake.
Are elves, good sir?
They've been awake for at least 4 hours. Okay. So your reaction may have prompted some conversation, but that's up to them and you, I guess.
Osiris, we'll say, is still passed out because of his drinking the prior
love
night.
of the ale, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were both drinking heavily together. So
that is true. So you wake up with a hangover then on top of everything.
Oh, the worst.
On top of all the stress, just that little bit of like, oh my god.
A little bit of like the pulsing behind the eyeballs.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just kneeling before like a candle right now.
Like I do the gasp awake, and then I immediately feel the pulsing behind my eyeballs, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Long night, I see.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Do you need water or do you need to vomit?
Ooh, I'll just say vomit, and then I get up and I walk over to like the forest edge and pick up Miles' phone call.
So,
But I'm just saying vomiting so that I can get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so as you run off to pick up Biles' phone call, you hear his voice, and he's like, "Good, the barrier is lessened for me." Although, and you can hear him. It's a strange thing. It's like a radio. You can hear him, like, look around, kind of like just like as if he's sitting at like a radio desk. There's like clatter noises and other things going on, and other people talking, but it's all very vague and like rusty and like staticky sounding almost. And he's just like, the others are not as connected.
Yes.
That is okay. We will talk about what to do next. But
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be vomiting. And then I go into the forest and I just make a vomit noise. I'm just like, and then I'm like, okay, sorry.
as you do that, yeah, he's just like, okay.
I couldn't just take your phone call in the middle of camp.
What, do some of them not know what we are at this point?
Some people are under the impression that I can't talk to any of you at all.
Interesting. Well, I won't lie to you. That belief will probably be short-lived.
Great.
Because obviously, there are 9 of us, and we are quite resourceful, to say the least.
You're the only one that is getting talked to. You're the only one that is allowed to.
I should tell you that won't stop the rest of them from finding you and talking to you in person. But I digress.
You have 5 out of the 7 stones. So there's only 2 more. There's only 2 of them left, correct?
So there's 2 stones left, and then there are also 2 other things that you'll find out about later.
Great, can't wait for that.
So, more to the point, I have been told to relay a message. It is not a friendly message. It's just simple. As long as you are not speaking to all of us, watch out for the gargoyle.
Gargoyle?
Yes.
Where is our gargoyle?
I don't know.
Christ.
Either way, this was lovely, and I will speak to you later.
What? You don't want to chat? You don't want to find out what's been going on? You don't miss me?
A dead silence.
Wow.
It's like complete disconnection.
Rude. And I make one more retching noise just for good measure, and then I walk back towards the camp.
Okay. As you walk back towards camp, you see X-Ray awake. And what do you do?
So Axer is gonna just kind of like breathe out and let the candle flame just flicker out,
Okay.
and then just put the candle back in his bag. You're like,
That
okay.
candle, your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? No, I'm sorry. That was Shelby. That was not Sakura.
I was gonna say, X-Ray does not understand that sarcasm shit. But are you feeling better?
Sure.
Good. Good. I don't know how long we plan on being here. It's already fairly late into the morning.
Has the rest of the carts moved?
I think I've seen a couple actually go by, but not a huge caravan. We are also close, very close to the end of it.
That's true.
That is true.
But as you can see, and I just hit the carpet that's flying, and you just see Osiris's arms just like flailing off of it. He still hasn't woken up from his stupor.
Yeah, we had a really great time last night.
I can tell. Well, it's good that you guys did that.
Very fun.
Should I
As
roll
you're-
for perception to see that happening?
Yes, you should. I'm doing it very slowly on purpose. As you guys are talking, another wagon goes by, and roll perception.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, my shit's not rolling, so I'm getting real dice out.
Ew, the worst. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Let's see what happens with X-ray.
Perception 24.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. So, through your 24 of perception, you see several stone statues, busted pieces of them, nothing really like intact. One or two look like they might be like what you call, like, okay, but most of them look either damaged or dismantled.
Okay.
But they're in his cart, and he's just rolling along.
Okay. Apparently a sculpt is going by. Well, didn't know sculptors would take this type of path, but it's not particularly a good one.
Anything else before we move on?
I have a question for the DM.
Yeah, what's up?
Does that ability that we talked about kick in?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It is 8 in the morning,
Ew,
just so you know.
so early.
It's an
That's
important
early
detail.
for you?
That's like the middle of the night.
Oh, my dad bod hurts.
I know.
Yeah.
I go to bed at like 2:30 a.m. and then I wake up at like 11.
I go back
go
to
to
work
bed-
on Saturday, by the way. Just so you
Yeah.
all know. It's the worst.
I go to bed at 2:30 in the morning, and I wake up at 6.
Ew.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I get the blessing to change a diaper before I go to bed,
I could never.
and when I get up in the morning.
Yeah, no. Burger's self-sufficient. For the most part.
All right.
I'm gonna start getting like red dressed ready for the day.
All right.
Can X-Ray just not have like his armor donned right now and just be wearing like a light vestment?
Yeah, sure. It's fine. Move Zish off this wagon. So as you guys, as you guys sort of keep moving, your fellow wagon, like your buddies, move on.
Oh.
Like they catch up with the caravan a little bit, and they end up, just like kind of joining in on like being on there. Do you need to highlight all of it? There we go. And let's put you guys all to the front so you quit overlapping onto the wagon. There we go. And I realized this wagon has nothing to pull it anymore. Nah. So you guys can decide what to do with that information.
Oh no.
This is where we would normally have a DNA transform into a horse.
That's accurate. I guess I will have to do a little DM's privilege here due to missing players. Correction.
Kevin did tell me that he is like trying.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically, so you guys, now that you're missing a mount, unfortunately, you guys actually end up with 2. Oh, oops, not that. I want just these guys. Thank you. Right down here. Perfect. Okay. Obviously, him and his bird can stay on the side.
Party in the back of the wagon.
But yeah, so you guys are all going to be moving a lot slower now, because now the wagon is pulling another wagon.
We just added 7 more months of on the road.
That's right. A 2-month ride is now going to take much longer. No. But,
He's like, but yes.
but yes. No. So, as you guys are doing this, you see some kind of commotion up ahead. And it's the same guy from earlier.
Do we get any off feeling about this?
Roll for perception. Or no. Roll for Arcana. What the
Oh,
hell is that? That is
is
not
that?
what's supposed to happen.
The
That was
fuck?
not. Hang on. That was not actually supposed to happen. That guy was not supposed to appear on the map at all.
It's like Derek.
That's wrong token.
I just looked around. I'm like, I saw nothing. You said Arcana?
Yes.
Derek, I swear to
15.
God. Is that the gargoyle?
No. Like I said, that was not actually supposed to be on the map.
Insight check.
That was an act. Are you insight checking me?
Yes.
You can't insight check the DM.
I am. I feel like you're lying.
It's a check. Nat 20. You still have no fucking clue.
You can't nat 20 on your god.
I can and I fucking will.
So
This sounds like the conversations you try having with me, Derek, while I'm the DM.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm the Adam of this campaign.
So you mean the Derek?
I thought I was the Adam of this campaign.
You're not.
No, you're the Derek and he's the Adam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um
Look at me. I'm the Adam now.
okay, so off feeling. Roll
Yeah,
Arcana. What did you roll?
15.
So you feel like a slight twinge of like some magic going on, essentially, like nearby, but it's not. It doesn't feel dangerous. It just feels like there's a magical source somewhere nearby.
From
Could be
our
a
prior
user.
experience of anything that could happen is gonna happen. So Axray is literally just gonna like flash his armor up all over him and then make sure his sword is at his waist.
Okay. I should roll for how long this took. How many hours of travel was this? Bloop. 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
So-
now that mechanic comes into play.
Not yet. Oh, you mean the time part of it? Yes, the time part of it.
Yep.
Yes.
No, it's a good thing
Yeah, it is a good thing.
for us at least.
So you see the guy, and he is no longer on his wagon. He is looking around, but he almost has that look of like trying not to look suspicious, or like he's not worried. He's trying to look like he's not worried. I need you guys to roll perception or investigation. Your call.
Check it.
18.
It literally says he's not visible for me, so I'm gonna refresh.
Oh man.
Derek went. Heaven came. Everything's happening all at once.
Yeah, he literally left, and Pocket Bart's just like, no, I'm done.
Oh, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
So yeah.
So what
Welcome
did you
back,
say,
Kevin.
Perception?
Thanks.
So yeah, so roll perception, or
26.
investigation, and Osiris, you immediately cough awake. So actually, X-Ray and Sakura, you both roll perception with disadvantage.
Fuck.
I love it. I was timing that. I wondered when Kevin was going to show up. I was like, if it
Fuck.
interrupts something, it's going to be
Ew.
perfect.
I
You're
got
welcome.
a 26.
15.
And now it's
Then you
an
got a nat one.
and a natural 2.
Oh, it's close.
I rolled a 15.
So
for
I
my
got an 11.
disadvantage.
With a disadvantage?
Yes.
All right. So with the 15, you're getting. He's looking towards the woods. Like you can see it. You're like he's like peering over his wagon, but also trying to look like he's just like nonchalantly standing there.
Why is that guy
Sorry.
making out?
With the sculptor? I can't
And
tell.
Adam, I need you to roll history,
Regular history?
regular history.
Alright. I'm gonna use this dice.
Okay.
8.
Yeah. So nothing out of the ordinary for you. Everything looks exactly like you think it would. One, I'm getting a text from my wife. It is houses on Zillow. Never mind. I'll look later.
Yeah.
Oh, if anyone knows any nice houses, I'm shopping.
I have a few in my neighborhood.
I can't move that far from Northville because Heather is the moneymaker in this household.
Woo woo, baby!
She's my sugar mama.
Hold on. I say the same thing to Kevin whenever there's a house that goes on sale in my neighborhood. Wouldn't
That's
you
true.
love to live near us? Because then, for one, baby care.
Yeah,
It'd
but
be a lot easier.
your daycare is more expensive than mine. And
Oh, no.
again,
I mean, like, if you wanted a night out, I could watch your kids.
Oh no, I get that. I'm on board with that. It's the other parts where I need like
There's
regular
like
daycare.
2
that I
houses
can
for
afford.
sale on West Chicago by my house.
Go look at that now. West Chicago.
Derek, I can walk to your house.
D&D will be hosted at Derek's house.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, if it's a big enough house, I'm genuinely open to doing that once in a while. I was gonna make my basement was almost ready here. Like this office area is a mess, but that's because everything is not in the other areas of my basement. So like, the point is functional mostly down here for gameplay. Anyway, back to the point. So you see this guy, just doing his thing, like freaking out a little bit. What do you do? Are you gonna pass him? Are you just gonna, keep rolling?
So,
You talk to him. What's the plan?
I'm going to talk to him.
All right. As you guys all roll up, super slowly, by the way, because again, you're not moving very fast. He's still trying to play nonchalant. But he's like peering out from one side. He doesn't want to. It doesn't seem like he wants to come out from behind his wagon towards the towards the forest.
So, I'm going to walk up to him and just go, is everything all right, my friend?
Yeah, everything's fine.
So sus. Immediately sus.
Is there something interesting out in the woods, or...
No comment.
Like he's trying really hard to talk, and it seems like something's off. I need you to roll Arcana again.
Ooh, like
I'm
he
going
wants to,
metal.
but he can't.
18.
There it is. You're picking up a spell every time he tries to speak, and it's not at you. Nothing's happening. But every time he successfully speaks, there is a spark of magic.
I put my hand on him and say, is this intentional? Did you do this to yourself?
And then he literally like has to like he just puts his finger up and points into his mouth and shows he has no tongue.
So that's not a spell. He actually has no tongue.
He has to use the spell to speak.
I was about to dispel magic, so that was going to be really bad.
You would have ruined that man's career!
Forever. And he just like he pulls out a scroll and hands it to you. And he like pokes it like
I open it up.
it reads a very clear common message. My name is Lasfelro. It is hard for me to speak due to the loss of my tongue. I make golems.
I'm gonna. Oh, hello, Lespo. I also can make a golem. And I hand it back so he can finish writing.
He like puts his like he starts trying to like cast a spell again. He's like, my job.
I comprehended that was what you wanted due to all the sculptures you have in your cart.
Now roll me another history check.
History 14.
You have a better look now, and most of the sculptures are gone.
I'm gonna look at him. Were they active when you had them in your cart?
And he pulls out this massive, like oversized, like golem rod with several hundred little gemstones on it, and is like, and he's like, he shows one, and he pokes it, and one of the little statues literally just walks out of the cart and stands next to him. And then he shows you like all the other ones, and they've all become shadowy and corrupted looking. And he's like,
I don't know what happened, bro. Something's happening.
Have you lost control of the golems?
most.
And did they just up and leave?
He's like trying to think of how to say it basically in the shortest amount of words. And he's like, and then you see him like cast a bunch of those spells in a row so he can say like a full sentence. He's like, not exactly. They went into the woods as one big mass, which is usually guard mode.
All right, out of character. So what you're telling me is a lot of small statues or statuettes have now clumped together to create a large mass.
Golem. Yes.
Golem.
Which is apparently usually his defense
So
on
that
the road.
like
My brain,
that's just what
okay,
it does
my brain
every
knows
time.
how you triggered this now. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
My DM brain was trying to figure out the connections. So,
Yes.
do they pose an imminent threat to the people here?
And he basically has to say, he just says, don't know.
And this will be my last question. Do you know what corrupted them?
Very
Okay.
sudden. One spoke. All left.
If one spoke, what were the words that it spoke?
He like starts casting like a lot of it and just says, it just said, this will work fine.
Well, that sounds like somebody searching for a body, and I have had enough experience dealing with that.
God, is this my people? Are my people doing this?
So where are you
Um,
going now?
Hmm?
Where are you at right now? Like, did you follow? Did you stay on the wagon? What was the?
I'm just like listening from where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can hear them talking from the cart. I don't seem like too far away.
Yeah, no, you can hear them talking. Like,
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna get up off the cart and walk over to X-Ray with the revelation I just had, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, I think I know who did this.
I'm gonna like kind of roll my eyes real quick and look over at her and be like, don't tell me that I have to deal with these guys again.
I think so. I woke up startled this morning because they came to me while I was sleeping.
I'm just gonna look at her with like this realization and be like, we will talk about that one later. I don't appreciate the fact that you hid something from me, but that's fine. I'm going to go wake my brother.
Ooh.
And X-Ray just walks off to go get Osiris and just...
Ooh.
He's still sitting on his rug, and I just start smacking his ass on the rug and being like,
What?
are you just going to sit there and hover all day?
I might.
Well,
I might.
I might.
I might.
we might need you to smack something.
Ah, well, in that case, I'm in.
Well, that's good. I didn't know if you also had to throw up this morning.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh boy, here we go.
It is always a safe assumption that you drank more.
Dirty 20.
20, 30, yeah.
You hold it together. Like you're good to go. You do make like the momentary face, and you're like, it's almost like you're contemplating, like, do I have to throw up right now?
Yeah, right.
And then it's just like, nah.
Let me search my feelings. Do I? Alright. So I'm going to come back and be like, well, if I'm going to have to kick one of your friends' asses, Sakura,
They're not my friends.
they're still in the bag. So,
What the fuck, bro? Oh my god.
I mean, hey, I just don't want anything bad to happen.
Thanks. I just look at him and I'm just like,
X-Ray doesn't like being lied to.
I didn't lie to him.
You said you had to throw up and you didn't tell me that you woke up and they were in your head.
Okay, well.
There's a difference between lying and omitting the truth.
Thank you.
That's lying through omission.
Yeah.
It's also what liars say.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
So I go back and be like, so can you tell how close they are then? You could shake your head yes or no. You don't have to worry about casting a spell.
He just looks at you like, and then he gets an idea, and he looks to his gargoyle, and he like holds the stone over him, and he's like does something with his hand, like a spell or something, and then taps the stone, and it immediately like touches the ground and almost like melds into the earth a little bit, and then comes back up. And I have to roll something to decide if this thing actually, does anything. It does not see anything. It simply melds into the earth and just goes, like, feels around, like almost like on the earth around it, and then just like sits back up and is like,
So were you trying to locate it when it moves? Well, that's smart, unless somehow it gained the ability to fly.
I'm missing something.
That's a possibility. Oh, yes, our friend here creates golems as a profession. And
Oh, like you. Well, not professional. But...
Sort of. Mine is almost of a hobby of sorts now.
Yes,
But he lost control over a great many of them after hearing somebody say, well, this will do.
Hence the... Okay, it's coming together.
Yes, so I take it.
He's cute though. He's cute though. He's got that going for him. Okay.
He's
It seems like
adorable.
a demonic
Cute and he can
threat
swing an axe. Okay.
might have a part of this. And I look over at Sakura and be like, so if they've come to you, do you have a way to talk to them again?
Yeah, I just take this fucking ring off. At least I got one fucking day of quiet.
Never quite thought you'd be married to your sanity.
Thank you.
Sakura. Roll Arcana.
Oh god. 15.
You're getting a phone call.
Of course I'm getting a phone call. Of course I am. I just look at Extra and I'm like,
Wait, are you still wearing the ring from earlier?
yes.
Okay. You're not getting a
The
phone
lady
call. You just
said-
start hearing the voice. And
Yeah,
it's
the
just-
lady said I could wear the ring, but I could pick one of them to be like the person that I could hear, and I picked Bile. So
Yeah.
technically, he can talk to me.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. So when he starts talking to me, you just see my face. I just look at Extra and I'm like, yes.
Yes, you can talk to them.
No, he's talking to me.
And you hear
I'm just like, watch me slide back into psychosis. Let's have fun, guys. And as I listen to Bile talk, I just walk into the fucking forest.
it makes sense.
X-Ray's just kind of like, did she just walk away?
Well,
Yes?
I said that, and then I walked away. That was Sakura saying, watch me slide back into psychosis.
Did I miss something else while I was gone?
So,
Yeah, what's Bile saying to me really fast?
Bile is saying in your mind, just, I'm warning you now. The gargoyle is loose. I'm sure you're aware.
I'm super, super aware.
Depending on how receptive you are to what he has to say, this may go really well or really badly. Move one step closer to the woods.
Okay. And then you guys can hear my side of what I'm saying to him.
Like, so you're actively saying that loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that out loud. So you can hear my side, but you can't hear his. It's like a one-sided telephone call.
Right.
I'm just like, okay.
As you move closer, you see a claw-like hand crawl up onto that rock, made of stone,
Mm-hmm.
and it beckons you closer.
Oh, no, it's just the hand, like the thing from.
It's just like a hand, like a stone hand.
But is it like a severed stone hand, or is it attached to something?
It's not attached to anything, no.
So it's like the thing.
Totally separate. It's
It
totally
is
the
like
thing,
it's
yeah.
like the stone version of thing. Yes.
Oh God.
A very large thing.
Yeah. Seriously, I have to. Why does it always have to be a severed hand?
What? What is she
She's
talking
just
about?
slipping into psychosis, but she might
Seems to be
already
dive bombing in.
She jumped off the deep end of the pool.
Yeah.
Axer's gonna start walking closer and just be like, well, we can't just leave her here.
What about this guy? Do we good with him? Do we trust him?
This is here.
This is about as close as I'm gonna get to the severed hand.
The severed hand is not alone.
Of course it's not.
And then it like rolls over and opens, and you see like a like stone mouth.
Okay,
With,
this is like some labyrinth shit.
Yeah, basically.
Where's David Bowie?
I
Yeah.
couldn't get the royalties. So yes, he just starts talking, and you hear someone simply say, and you see like a blackish powder falling out every time. He's like, well, since cooperation has become stagnant, I wish. And then it starts to echo more and more as it sounds like more voices are joining the chorus, but they all have the same tone.
Okay.
It's like 1,000 echoes of the same voice of simply saying, I feel every moment that you decline our invitation to help us succeed, to allow us to go home. So I offer one time.
Ugh.
We can do this easily or hard. I need everybody to roll perception.
That is
Well,
19.
19 as well.
I'm distracted.
How distracted?
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Not too horrible.
You see rustling in the trees around, but nothing that's like off-putting. However, Axter and Osiris, you can very clearly see like it seems like the rustling is pretty confined to one spot. Right around here.
I wonder what it could be. Probably that giant fucking
You
pop-up that came up onto the map earlier.
you see
Really
seen
could be.
that?
Good thing I insight checked you.
Yes, and I start drawing my sword out.
Zish rolls investigation. Doesn't do so well, but he is very on high alert. He can pick up on something going wrong. And with that, Sakura, what do you say to the mouth?
You. Don't answer that. I'm just like, yeah, okay. So, from your point of view, you get to go home, which is great. I love that for you. Except for when you go home, you leave a giant chasm of the hells open. You don't just like close it behind you, is what I'm assuming is going to happen. Which
It
means
wouldn't
you're
be
just
instant, no, but eventually.
right. And how long is that eventually?
Depends on how fast we get in.
Like, are we talking minutes, hours, days, weeks, years?
If everyone is gathered and everyone is ready to go in, and there's no reason why our necromancer host needs us still on the living plane, yes, we will be gone in moments. The door will shut behind whatever came out.
Will something be able to get through while you're going in?
I mean, the door is being opened for Tiamat, most likely, by the cult. So I hardly think it's going to be an easy transition.
The cult of the dragon, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, we just have to do things in the right order, and like the world doesn't get fucked. Essentially, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
So we have to basically take down the dragon cult, and then make sure all of you are here, and then it opens and you go through and then it closes and then like that's it.
As far as we're concerned, we will handle our war efforts in the Heralds.
you say war efforts? Could you clarify that for me?
We are taking over the Hells. There's a reason why Tiamat and several others have been allowed to attempt to escape.
So you don't like Tiamat?
She is but a placeholder.
Got you. Okay. Okay, so you guys aren't actively trying to fuck the world over. You're just kind of like, it's probably going to happen if things don't happen a certain way.
All things in the proper place and all things happen in the proper times.
Can X-Ray and Osiris hear our conversation?
Yes.
Okay, clutch. I want them to hear it.
I was gonna look over at Osiris and just be like, "Are you following most of this?" Like,
I was gonna say, yeah.
So I'm just like, can I have like 2 to 5 minutes to talk with my party?
My presence here will be noticed. Please hurry.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I bow and I walk back.
And his
As you
hand, the hand and mouth roll back into the woods momentarily.
Ew.
X-Ray just looks over at Sequoia. Did he not think we noticed his presence now?
No, okay.
Story time.
Cliff Note
No.
version.
Ooh, okay, so basically what I've learned is they're actually not this. I think there's seven of them, plus 2
9.
other things.
There's
So there's
9.
9. They're actually actively, I guess we'll say, if he's not lying to me, probably should have insight checked him.
Did you get his name?
No, but there was black sand, so I'm assuming he was probably the sand guy that I spoke to when I tried to get you out of the table.
The sand scryer doesn't always take on the image of black sand, though.
Anyways, Cliff Notes version. It sounds like they're not actively trying to fuck over the world. They just want to go home. They're basically like, it's gonna open. And if it's gonna open, the portal to the Hells are gonna open. And if it takes everyone a long time to get through, then it's gonna stay open. And that's where our world gets fucked over. So what we need to do is make sure we have all 9 of them together. And then we need to fuck over the cultists first before we open the portal, because if we open the portal, we're helping the dragon cultists, and we don't want to do that. So we need to fuck up the dragon cultists and ruin their lives, and probably murder all of them.
Challenge accepted.
At the same time, we also need to make sure we have all 9 of the demon's stones, so that when we open the portal to the Hells, they just pop through, and then it closes immediately, and then we don't have to, the Earth, well, whatever fucking planet we're on is chill. That's what it sounds like to me.
So
if that's the case,
are they offering you like an accord then, so they'll help if, say, because by opening the doors to hell, you can let the Lady Dragon Tiamat out.
it sounds like she can only get out if the cultists perform a certain thing, which is why we have to fuck the cultists up first.
That she can get out if the gates of hell are open. That's
Right.
all it takes.
But he also said if they're all there and they all go in, then the Hells are only open for an instant, which means it's highly unlikely anything is going to be able to come out.
My issue is, if they're so strong, why don't they help us defeat Tiamat in the mortal plane? And then they'd have no opposition in the demon realm.
I can ask them about that.
I would recommend it.
I mean, just come with me.
I do not want to partake of talking to any of them anymore.
Never mind.
Months, Sakura. Months.
Okay. I just turn around and
Something still seems off.
I walk back up to this stone
Okay.
and see if I'm just like, hello.
Yes.
I have a question, and it's not me opposing your ask. It's actually just a clarifying question, so don't freak out.
Okay.
So, what if we gave you guys bodies and you helped us fuck up the dragon cultists, and fuck up Tiamat in this realm, and then you go home? And then you just get to go home, and there's like no war. It's already over.
To be
There's still
clear,
going to be a war.
Tiamat is not the only lord in the heavens.
Well, there would be one less, and we would all help.
Help in our war?
Well,
Are you going to come in with us?
No, I'm saying we would help here by hurting Tiamat, hopefully taking her down. That way there's less for you to do when you get home.
So
we would be helping each other.
I will run this by the others, but to put it quite simply, we need you to open up communication again.
I'm open to that if you all agree to help us help you get home.
As he gets ready to speak, you hear
Oh God.
childish laughter.
No.
Motherfucker.
No, I don't want it. I hate it.
We're going to get reset to the beginning of this journey again.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
He only did it. He only did it that one time because we fucked up. Well, because
Yeah, you really fucked up.
We're just making a write a new campaign at that point.
Yeah, that's the real plan here. I'm done with this campaign. I'm bored. No. So, as you are, dealing with the talking to the gargoyle, you see the mouth stutter and immediately say, like, I have to leave. It's not safe here now.
Okay.
Goodbye. And you see it just barf up a bunch of sand, and you see sand begin to writhe everywhere out in the trees, and just like leaves in a swirling mass. You hear the sound of stone smacking the ground hard in multiple places.
So it might have been the Sand Scryer.
That's what I thought.
Well, if you recall, Bile also originally had black sand coming out of his gem.
Oh, that's right. I feel like they all do.
So Bile's gem was cracked, and that's why.
Yeah. But I feel like if the rest of them were cracked, they would also be black sand. I feel like that's just like the mass.
That's their thing.
The thing.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Their internal organs.
As this is all happening, you hear the stone smacking to the ground. You see Last Fellow like trying to like clap at you basically and like show you like all the gems they're lighting up again.
As I hear all this like sound, the like rocks hitting the ground, I'm gonna immediately like whip around and make eye contact with X-Ray and just be like, something is scaring the demons.
Yeah. So, I need. Who has anyone? I'll address this. So, since you two are making eye contact, Osiris and I'll say Zish are the only ones who can do this. Then, I need you guys to roll investigation, looking at Last Fellow.
All right. That's what I said. I said I whipped around to look at him.
Okay.
9. I can't see anything, but
Zish said.
Zish witnesses as all the stones go from being shadowy and corrupted with what looks like, flakes of sand and other things,
Oh, yeah.
to pitch blackness.
Oh, no.
And then the giggles begin.
Ugh.
And as you hear the giggles, instead of seeing a wave of shadowy children come at you, you see a bunch of black-looking spirits attaching themselves to the stones.
To the stones or to like the leftover golem parts?
All of the golem parts.
I'm gonna immediately I'm gonna run over and stand in front of X-Ray.
What you witness coming out of the tree is now giggling creepily.
I hate it.
And then it looks at you and just says, I found you again. And it giggles.
I hate it.
It's like the giggling is echoing within its body.
Ugh!
Roll initiative.
Son of a bitch. 6. Well, I always roll so bad.
Okay, and where's my turn order? There it is.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. You said you rolled a 6, Sakura?
Yes.
Okay. And X-Ray rolled a 12 and didn't click on his token.
No, because it's not.
He rolled it.
Oh,
back
your
again.
thing isn't working. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Been there. All right. So, as you... Alright. Zish sees this thing and immediately kicks into gear. He breathes on his bow, adding 24 cold damage to his arrows, and then firing 4 arrows at this thing. And, oh, by the way, you are witnessing a giant 4-armed garter.
Love it.
Love that for us.
It sounds great, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? It's great. And its AC is that, so this thing only gets hit by 1 arrow. Taking 12 plus 24. No, wait, let me do the con save. Critical failure, it takes 48 plus 12. Might as well have gotten hit by all the arrows.
Yay!
Yay for us.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, so yeah, it just took 60 damage. And as you... whoops. Minus 54, there we go. As it takes that, you see its tail. Not its tail. Yes, there we go. Ooh, you know what? I'll roll it. There we go. That's more fun. Number 10. You see one of its wings crack off.
I swear to God, if this spawns into
It's
another
mad.
one, I'm gonna freak out.
You see its wing crack off.
I'm gonna freak out!
And, yeah. Ah.
Oh, fuck this.
So yeah, that just happened.
Ooh, I wish I was going before X-Ray. I'm about to get super mad.
And then Zish moves back into position to do other stuff. What are his bonus actions? Nothing useful right now. Okay. Then that's it. X-Ray, you're up.
So X-Ray is going to ignite his sword by speaking the word.
Okay.
What is the word? Bird is the word.
Burn. This guy.
Bird.
No, for him it's just ignite.
He's just like,
Flame on.
bird.
Basically, as he ignites that, he casts Sanctuary on himself as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then, as he's getting ready to charge in, he pulls out his like raven necklace and then just holds onto it real quick and then lets the spirit guardians come down.
I thought you were gonna rip it off, and I was like, oh no!
Okay, so we got spirit guardians and
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. So double down.
Yes, and I'm gonna see if I can do a. So I got this radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of them are going to be in there, so they each have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, are they wisdomful?
The forearm wasn't. And the other one crit failed.
Yay! Not wisdomful.
More of them.
So the save is 17, and full damage is 22.
Okay, so that's 44 for him.
Mm-hmm.
And the forearm gargoyle loses 22. Okay.
That is all I can do at the moment.
Okay. With that, Osiris, you're up.
All right. Well, I was trying to plan this out, but now this people are away. Just kidding.
I went into a protective stance, but it was broken because X-Ray just walked away.
With a flaming sword, I ran cool into danger.
All right, sorry. We're gonna go with. I'm gonna get my 30 feet closer. 10, 20. You know what? We'll just plant it safe back here. And assuming anybody's coming after us, I'm gonna have to play it safe this one, and we're just gonna blade board myself. And that'll be it for this turn.
So you did not attack?
I did not. I did the blade ward to protect myself.
Blade ward. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. With that,
Needs to do a wisdom save.
needs to do a wisdom save. Oh, whoops, that is an intelligence. Hang on. What was the save?
17 wisdom.
Damage?
Oh no, damage I have to reroll. So 5d8, 24.
That's radiant damage?
Correct.
This guy goes back to being a complete. You see, as it
His speed
purges,
is halved in this area as well, by the way.
doesn't matter anymore because he is now back to being a normal gargoyle. Like you see the shadowy presence literally be purged from his body, the little wing piece, and then it runs. As it begins to move towards you, it stumbles, stands back, gets back up on its like little wingy, body, and basically just scooches back this way towards Les Felrow.
Okay,
While
but
the other one is
its motion would still be half, by the way.
even if it's now your friend.
So, but the thing is, I have to designate what is my friend and what isn't.
Fair enough. He moved here then. So he basically just like inchwormed it.
Is at your feet.
So the other one comes flying in full force and seems to be targeting the giant forearm gargoyle. With that, last Felrow sees that one of his golems is freed and gives it a command, and it moves again. which parts are important, because basically he's going to try to rebuild it, possibly. Or he's just going to try to get them to safety, because he's really attached to them. Either way. Moving, Sakura, you're up.
I'm gonna move up this way, and I'm going to cast Immolation at the 5th level
Okay.
on this guy. He needs to make a dex save.
Okay. I'm going to mark the friendly gargoyles.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, so friendly's going to be blue. Immolation, and what was the...
He needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
Big guy.
Dex save... 16.
Okay, so the save DC is 16.
It's a tie. Roll again. You get advantage.
It's a spell save.
It's
bro.
a spell save.
I
You
know.
get the save. There's nothing to roll.
I made up tie rules and I stick with them.
There's nothing to tie here.
There's nothing for me to roll. What do you want me to roll, Boo?
No, I guess you don't roll again. My guy just rolls. Oh, I guess so. If you don't get advantage, then I get
You get
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, shit. Crit fail.
Woo!
Good, terrible tonight. I've got 3 crit fails right tonight.
Okay, so you see, I'm just like, my hands begin to like basically like flame purple flames,
Okay.
and I'm so fucking pissed off. And I just like reach my arms out and I scream at this fucking golem, and I'm just like, leave us alone! And I'm like screaming. And it is going
I'm so disappointed
to
if
be,
you got like minimum damage or something.
it's gonna be 20 damage, 20 fire damage.
So 40 fire damage to him.
Not mad about that.
Alright, and I roll now a d10. And now, one of his legs falls off. So he is now
could we argue now that he now gets disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
no,
he's down to
because
one
he
leg?
just starts leaning on one of his arms, and he looks basically like he's like perfectly balanced still.
Dumb.
He is a terrifying mass of limbs and wings and a tail, and technically a torso somewhere. And also, I think we all know where this is going.
I'm about to get fucked.
No. There's just a new one on the board.
Oh god. Yeah, but he's good, right?
No,
that
not
one.
yet.
We haven't
Oh,
purchased
no.
it. We just broke him off.
Okay. Wait, his whole leg was only worth 1 golem?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
This guy had a bunch of just random
Yeah.
hunks of stone that when they go into defense mode literally form a gigantic gargoyle mass.
It's still dumb.
He had a very good defensive security system. Speaking of that security system doing its job, Sakura, do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna back up one.
Okay.
Nothing.
This thing can move
Wisdom
that far.
save.
Wisdom save. Is he gonna get another one? No. He succeeds.
Alright, so it's only half damage.
Yes.
Which means it's actually full damage.
Which means, because it's 19, so it would be like 9.
Correct. So, with that, he starts flying.
His
Using his
movement
one
is
wing.
still halved.
Also, his flying speed is half because he's missing a wing. So pretty much that's the extent of how far he can go. Which is unfortunate for everyone, because he gets 1 bite and 4 claws. So first the bite comes at, we're gonna use a D4 to decide who he's attacking. That is within reach. Number 2, it seems our oh wait, let's make sure we label these correctly. This is Last Velro's good one. That is the wing that fell off. He attacks the wing. And it hits. So that's going to do 10 damage. And then let's just hit the 4 claws real fast. Boom, boom, boom. That's unfortunate for you guys. Who's getting reroll on 4s? Oh, God. He's just going to smash this missing wing.
He's like, I can't have it. Nobody can.
He's like, fuck that wing. Fuck it.
Yeah, he is smashing this thing like every... Oh, my God. Why? Okay. The last claw...
He's like, that wing, bro. Fuck that wing.
No, the next claw comes in and slashes at Adam. What's your AC?
He has to make a wisdom save to try to attack me.
Okay. Wisdom save. 19.
That does make it. My AC is 18.
Okay, then that does hit.
Oh,
You take 9 slashing damage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could I theoretically, like, use my bone blade to block an attack, like, for somebody else? Or just myself?
So, that wasn't a feature we discussed. Probably not yet.
Okay.
We can talk about upgrades later.
That's fine. I was just curious. I'd never thought about that, and I had also never done it, so I didn't know if it was a thing. Which is
I
fine.
got you.
Cool. Dope.
I'm more just honestly happy that you remembered your bone blade. I give Adine a literal mech suit, and I haven't seen it once. And I gave you like a counterattack blade, and I see it once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I also gave Adam a golem rod. I've not seen that golem once. It's been in combat once.
I have a lightning axe, but Axray was in my way.
Yeah,
Not
I gave
intentional.
everybody cool stuff, and I never get to see it. I do get to see all the undeads I gave you, so that's fair. Alright, back to it. Yeah, last claw, it's gonna miss anyway, but let's just, yeah. So last claw missed. So it slams into the ground, and then this thing is just glaring at all of them, just like... Oh, I should have given it 2 heads, that would have been fun. Anyway, yeah, so now the leg is trying to like stump walk its way over to you, Sakura.
Yay.
It does not. Wait. It does make it. And it gives you... Ooh. Yeah, I'm guessing your AC is lower than 21. So you take 8 slashing damage.
Bone blade, baby!
Alright, roll. I think we're at, what did we say it was last time?
I think it's a D6 now.
It is a D6 now. Okay.
I roll a 3.
Alright, so what's your AC?
A 15.
Yeah, no, you did not bring it down enough. So yeah, so as you use your bone blade, you like glance against like one of the toes, but it still makes its point to like kick you, and you take the 8 slashing damage. Unfortunately,
I tried.
it's all right. All right. Cutting to Zish, who is now witnessing a lot of insanity. He's moving in and going to fire off 4 more arrows. Wow. I am happy about that, all of it.
God
Nice.
damn, a 30 to hit?
Yep. So, yeah, so everything but the second one, which the second one, this thing is gonna, I guess, try to counter it. But it can't counter, so instead, ooh, let's do something absurd. It throws one of its limbs.
That is absurd.
And we're gonna decide if... So he gets a... Okay, so Zish hit, so it does 9 damage, and then I have to count up the rest. So 8, 7, and 13, or no, 8, 7, and 7, so that's another 20. So actually 2, yes. So this thing missed, and now one of its limbs is over here behind Zish. I'm gonna put it further away because actually, since it missed, I don't think it deserves to be like right there. And then, so it threw. Let's roll a d10 and decide what it threw. Number 5. Okay, it threw an arm at Zish, and then while it did that, Zish's many arrows actually knocked off its head. So its head just rolled back and landed here, and its arm is over here. Cool. Continuing. Axe-Ray, you're up.
Alright, so I've been debating on how I want to do this. Is there any still like lit torches or anything, or is it still about 10 o'clock?
It's daytime. You know what? Let's it was 10:16.
So specific.
There's a reason.
It's a super important reason.
Do I have? Oh,
You did light your sword.
I did light my sword. So I think I'm going to put my hand near the blade and absorb the light coming off the sword, so the light just dies out in it.
Yep.
And now I get advantage.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at the 6th level.
Oh, so how many is that?
7.
Okay. How many you're going where?
I'm going to focus them all into the big goblin mass right now.
Okay.
So, with advantage, so I need a second dice. 17 plus 9, 26 to
26 will hit.
hit. Okay, so that's 7
Times
7 times 7, so it's
49. Okay. So so you just fire off like a Gatling gun of 7 scorching just blasts, and as you do that, another one gets knocked off. We'll roll. How many do I have left? 7 of them. So let's roll a d8. Number 4. The other leg is off. So so his other leg lands right here. And now he is just a torso holding himself up on 3 arms.
So technically, and I want to ask this, are you rolling new initiative for each of these body parts that come off?
They already have them because I rolled them way before we started the battle.
But technically this would be its first time technically entering into the area as a separate entity?
Technically, yes.
So wisdom save.
Fair enough. Wisdom save. It did bad, won't lie to you.
What is it?
How much?
Well, I asked how bad was it?
Oh, it's a 9. It's not like crit fail.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's disappointing. So it's only 19.
Okay. So so this thing immediately gets hit with Spirit Guardians. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Then we move on to Osiris. You're up.
Alright. Would you allow me to call my carpet over as an action, and I will use my action surge so I can still attack?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So, yeah. So Osiris is like, well, I don't want to hit anybody directly, so I just say Pharaoh or whatever, snap my hand, and
Ba-bam.
yeah, it's like,
Your carpet's name is Feral?
no, it's
No,
just
that's
the
his
command word.
code.
Feral?
Furl.
Yeah.
Like
Furl.
furl
Oh.
and furl.
It's Furl.
I thought it was like feral, as in like she's a feral woman.
Yeah, no. Furl.
That's a different issue.
Yeah, right. No, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go. I want to make sure here I'm right. Before I say that, I'm gonna say. So I'll just only go up about 10 feet in the air,
Okay.
and we're gonna go ahead and hold out the axe and cast lightning bolt at the big guy.
Okay.
Hope for more damage, but that works.
Oh, damn.
So since it's lightning bolt, it's in a line too.
That is
He's
true.
10 feet
but
in the
it's
air,
not
though.
10 feet in the air, though, so unless these are standing over 5 feet tall, it
I was gonna say, if you were like,
actually, technically, you're over 5 feet tall, so I should have said 15. But I already said it, so I'll let you decide that.
no, if you're 10 feet in the air and you aim forward at this large creature, thus implying it's at least 10 feet to 15 feet tall, we can justify, you not directly hitting your teammates yet.
Okay.
It got a 10, so it will take the full 42. And as you strike this off, Derek's got to roll 6. And the other wing falls off. This thing is no longer capable of flight.
So it has one arm,
Yep.
no legs, one wing, and no head.
Correct.
And that will be my turn for now. I'll remain up in the air.
All right. There's the other wing right there. Okay. Then Osiris. That's it for you. Okay, so first, Last Felrow's small Gargoyle Guardian is going to make its bite and claw at the big fella. The bite is worthless. Size difference probably being the reason. But the claw takes 5 damage off this thing. And it was flying and looks really proud of itself. Other than that, the wing is still, caterpillaring itself away. Oh, but opportunity attack from the giant gargoyle. So it's going to try to punch the wing as it crawls away. It failed though. Running to Last Felrow, who then orders his 2, currently under his command gargoyles to act. So then this one strikes again. Critical success, but still somehow only does 5 damage. A bummer. Sakura, you're up.
Okay. I need him to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Oh. Wisdom. Wow, I'm seriously the worst time of my life with my enemies. Crit failure again.
I love that for me. So that's 24, so that's 48 damage.
Yep. So that's as you do that, actually, what kind of damage is that?
It is psychic.
Okay, so first of all, I have to roll to decide what body parts fell off. But oh my god, okay, yeah. So you guys just gained a massive, let's say, boost in the battle. Because luck of the draw, this guy just fell apart.
You're welcome.
You broke the torso off. So the torso lost its ability to function. However, that also means that all the other body parts are now separate. However, also, because it was psychic damage, and that was a crit failure, the torso is already free.
All those body parts also have to make wisdom saves for spirit guardians.
Oh, I know. But I had to make it fair. So, the torso here. In fact, I'm going to label that one differently as well. Basically, anyone with color is your friend. I feel like that's fair.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so that is 4 separate ones. So the forearm gargoyle is out of the battle, and wisdom. 3 fail, 1 succeeds.
Alright, so the one that succeeds is only going to take 14, but the others all take 28.
Okay. Alright. Now this battle takes a very different turn. Instead of one big boss, a horde is coming. Sakura, anything else?
No. I'm too, because if I walk away from that guy right there, he has an opportunity to attack on me.
That is true.
So yeah, no, I'll just stay here.
Alright. This gargoyle, which we're going to say is one of the arms, will make a clawing attack at Axe Ray.
Wisdom saving throw to attack me.
Wisdom save. What was the save?
17.
17. Okay, he's going to try again with disadvantage. There it is. Okay, so as he almost hits you, he almost he feels the presence of the sanctuary. He gets this close with a piercing claw at you, and then it just almost reverts away through some unknown force. Next up, the one by you, Shelby, is going to try to strike you, and 22 will hit you.
God, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah.
So, and then unfortunately, one of the other ones is also going to try to hit you. However, it definitely failed. Not a crit fail, just a fail. So you take 3 slashing damage from the first one and nothing from the second one.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Annie's got half the speed.
Yep. And wisdom save failed.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16.
Okay. All right. So he takes more hits from the Spirit Guardians. These two. So this
Wisdom
one
saves.
is
One
prone.
has to make a wisdom save.
So he stands up. The one that was thrown forever ago, he stands up, but he was prone. This one's going to make wisdom save. 15. So fail. Roll me damage.
24.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's radiant damage or what?
Yeah, this is all radiant damage.
I had to make sure. All right. You have now freed another one. It stands at attention, almost like, oh, never mind. And then just turns and walks away. Well, stumps itself away, I guess. Once the orange one gets there, you guys will have a teammate. But until then, yeah. Number 14 here. That is one of the wings that fell off earlier. That one is going to, unfortunately, because the closest target is Axe Ray, move in.
Wisdom save.
Yep. Wisdom save. Fail.
Ooh, 17.
Alright.
For something that can do 40 damage, I'm getting really annoyed. It's not really going above 20 very often.
I know, right? Wisdom save fail, so he can't attack you. Zish is going to actually step away a little bit and fire off 2 shots at the guy behind him and 2 shots 1 at each of the ones that's attacking you, Sakura.
Thanks, Ish.
So that's going to be a total of 18 damage there, and then that's going to be 7 to that guy, and 9 to that guy. All right. Okay, Axray, you're up.
I'm gonna be that guy, and
Tell me.
knowing that like a lot of these guys are super close, I'm going to ready the dodge action.
Oh.
That's it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anything
else?
Nope.
Okay.
Sounds sus to me.
It does. Really does. The torso is going to roll itself out. Still being half speed due to the fact that it does not recognize itself as your friend, or you don't recognize it as your friend.
Yep.
Yet. This
Wisdom
one.
save.
Yep. This one is going to. Yeah, they both failed.
15.
Okay. So he took 15 damage, and then he's going to do a wisdom save, try to hit you, and fail. Okay. Osiris, you're up.
All right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Delete. Osiris is going to. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm gonna measure some stuff out. I know you can see me. Just checking something. Alright. So Osiris is going to fly over to this point, lower himself down to just above the ground, and cast Thunderwave at the 2nd level.
Okay.
No, only 9, dang it.
I'll have to check what the health is on, your carpet, but...
Yeah, I know, I thought that too.
So
We actually, hold on, I thought I typed it in.
4 targets, 2 fails and 2 successes, so that's -5 to that guy, -9 to that guy. And they are not right?
On a hit, yeah.
Okay. So these two actually run. So he runs into this guy. So they're both going to take a
Push
1d6.
10 feet away. Yeah.
So 2 more damage for each of these guys.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and is not pushed.
And then this one just shattered. So we've lost an arm. And then this
And
guy.
I guess it did not have it typed in, so you'll have to tell me.
Alright, we'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure it has a health bar though. Like I just don't know.
It did. I remember that conversation.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
How do I want to do this? Would you allow me to use the rest of my movement speed and get off of my carpet?
And get off your carpet. I mean, technically the carpet has its own movement speed, and then you have a movement speed. So yes, technically that's totally allowed. So yeah, so you could use the rest of your carpet, and then you could also get off if you wanted.
I'm gonna move over
see,
here.
he'll let you get off.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
I'm a very
and
courteous DM.
We'll just say that I like land the carpet on the ground. Would I be able to like roll it back up at this point, or no?
You could tell it to furl.
Yeah, that's what I say. I'll just say furl, and of course it'll furl at my feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. All right. With that, gargoyle. Oh, one of his pet gargoyle is going to fly in and strike at the one standing here, and it hits with a bite, doing 6 piercing damage to this thing, but misses with the claw. And then the other gargoyle, the tail, or the wing, is now just like sitting at the feet of, Lasfelero. Then Lasfelero gives a command to his golem rod, and all of them are able to move 1 step. And his attacking one is about to get hurt because it crit failed. So his opponent is going to get to attack with advantage back again and strikes him for 5. Next up, Sakura.
Lord.
Ort.
I'm going to. Ooh. No, I don't just do that. I'm gonna reach out and touch the one in front of me for a chill touch.
Okay.
And that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. So that's 7 damage. 7 necrotic damage.
All right.
And that's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So then we have this gargoyle. He's going to have to do a wisdom save first. 15. He fails. And then
20.
just for the fun of it, how much?
20.
Got it. All right. And then he fails the attempt at attacking you. So the 2 gargoyles in front of Sakura are going to try to attack her. And that's
Which
a
one?
10 and a 9, so they both miss.
Oh, never mind.
The arm here that's moving forward is now, right up to Lasfelero, so he's just, preparing them for when the torso gets there. And this arm is now up. So it just stumps its way over and tries to claw Zish. And I believe his AC beats that. Yes, it does. And it misses. This one in front of you, X-Ray. It's really disappointing, I'll be honest. I thought having a horde of enemies would at least do something.
So
But,
wisdom save?
Wisdom save failed for the thing. For the Spirit Guardians. How much damage?
19 damage. 19.
19. Wow. And then, however, succeeds on the Wisdom save to attack. So its head gets a 22 and hits you for 5.
It has disadvantage because I took the dodge action.
Damn it. That's right. All right. Hitting it again. 19.
I impose super disadvantage with warding flare.
Oh my god. 22, 22, 19. You are taking the 5 bludgeoning damage. So the head headbutts you.
Okay.
It's amazing too, because it literally, I won't even lie to you, it had 1 health left.
So what
So-
you're telling me is really light this shit up next turn.
Yeah, right.
Possibly, yes.
I'll get a lot of kill experience.
Mhm.
Zish, realizing that one of them is upon him, immediately turns and just goes nuts with his scimitar. Hitting 3 out of 4 times. So that's 26 total. X-Ray, you're up.
Here comes the sun.
Yep, that's-
Saw it coming.
So I am going to cast my Channel Divinity.
I'm getting through at least one more round of combat, so
So every single one of the golems that is not friendly has to make a Constitution saving throw.
or suffer radiant damage.
Oh, no matter what, they're suffering radiant damage.
Yeah, that's what that is.
It's 23 radiant damage on a failed save.
All of them fail.
They all take 23 radiant.
So this is amazing. But you just effectively released 4 of them. all of them from their bonds.
So by all of them, like all of them?
No, but like all the ones that are in front of you.
Okay, because it was all of the golems on the whole map are within my 30 feet.
Oh, then I need to check some things. I need to check HP mostly. How much?
I need to check some things.
It was 23.
Okay, one, this guy up here specifically, crit succeeded and feels nothing.
That's fine.
Yeah, wait 2 turns.
Yeah, I know. The rest of them suffer some, and the arm over here that Zish was beating up suddenly becomes at attention and just is like, it's on your side again. So unfortunately, this thing will now be a 3-armed gargoyle forever. But yeah, other than that, you know. So now this gargoyle right here is going to attempt to attack Sakura. Oh wait, no, that's the torso.
That's a friendly one. Yeah.
That is. I couldn't see the orange over the title details of the guy above him. Give him back his health now. So he just stumps his way along, and that's awesome because that means
By our powers combined.
I am a crippled gargoyle. So yeah, the now gigantic but crippled gargoyle has 1 wing and 1 arm. But it can fight.
Blue.
Once it regains that arm, it immediately swings hard to... Oh, whoops. I should have kept that character sheet up. Whoopsie. Because the damage on the... normal gargoyle is not as good as the, obviously, 4-armed gargoyle. Okay. Sorry, giant 4-armed gargoyle. So, claw strike. It immediately swings its claw and smacks this dude for 8 damage. Cut to next gargoyle, who is now just going to inch his way along. Osiris, you're up.
Well, I mean, I feel like this is a given, but I'm gonna swing out at the first one with the Peacemaker. And, you know, hope I don't actually make it into pieces, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
They're gonna roll over. There it goes.
There it goes. That is going to miss.
Alright, well then we're going again, dang it.
All right. That is
Also gonna miss.
Double check. Yes, that's gonna miss.
Hold on. I already did my action surge, hold on. Well, damn. That was very anticlimactic.
That was. That gargoyle's limb is really good at dodging. Giggity. Well, just gotta make sure this guy's a different color because green is specifically the whole gargoyle creature that is, in one piece. So he flies off and tries to bite and claw at this other one over here, and his claw hits for 3 damage. Last Fellow the Silent makes a command, and each one of his things moves closer to its, to its mastery, or to its full body. And so that one becomes an arm. That one just inches forward, that one inches forward, that one inches forward, and that one inches forward. So this thing now has 2 wings, 2 wings and 1 arm. So it can now fly at full speed again. Oh, and then of course, both of the gargoyles that can attack do attack. So it tries to claw and hits. And now this one is destroyed. So one of the legs is gone.
It'll always be crippled.
Sakura, you're up.
God, sorry. I'm writing down what the shadow guy told me so I don't forget.
That's totally fair.
I was like, I'm going to forget this and it's going to be detrimental. I'm going to Toll of the Dead. It needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save. What was the save?
16.
It failed.
Cool.
And remember, it was missing extra. It was missing health points already, so you get extra damage.
You get the D12 instead of the D8.
Okay, so I get 2 d12s?
I don't know,
No,
whatever
it's
it
just
says
a
in
D12.
If it's a cantrip, there's always that like level up possibility as it gets.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's cantrip.
Yep.
Fifth
fifth
when you
level.
reach fifth level.
It's 2D8 or 2D12, depending on.
Oh, okay, so I can do 2 d12. Sorry.
Nice.
You're good. I have the same spell, so I was trying to make sure. Your cantrip.
Then that would be a 15 damage.
Nice. All right. So you see this thing just like turn rigid for a second, and then just go back to like getting ready to like Slav, like just like slowly go at you. Oh, I just realized I screwed up something. He's the last one. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw as the childish spirit crawls out of this gargoyle, and as it looks at all of you, its mouth opens like hugely. Its teeth almost look like tentacles,
Oh boy.
and it looks like some form of what you might call a wraith, but much more terrifying. Blackish, its skin never stops moving, and yeah, the tentacly face teeth. All of you make a wisdom save.
14.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Wisdom is my stat.
11.
Oh wow! So Osiris and Sakura, you pass out.
Yeah, what's new?
Yeah, you two pass out, and then this thing literally does the most terrifying thing that you'll have ever seen in an X-ray. Even though you won't pass out from fear like they did, and its influence. It, after pulling its mouth open, scream the way it did, like scream giggle at them. It keeps going, and when its head snaps, the whole thing just bursts into like shadowy mass of nothingness. So you had to witness that while they passed the fuck out of fear.
I hit the ground.
And with
Hoard.
that, this guy now has his. He deactivates his golem, and all the pieces reform and go back into his wagon, and the one just goes to sit by his side.
I walk up to the shattered golem pieces and use mending on them.
Oh,
Nice.
kind.
So yeah, you see these like.
Oh no,
reform-
that's me taking advantage of Derek's experience system.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fair too. That's fair too.
Never mind us, we're
Always do
still
all the
sleeping.
extra shit.
Yeah, I can't. We're past the fuck out.
Does dreaming get XP?
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what happens.
Actually, nightmares. My nightmares give me XP.
Her nightmares have given her XP actually.
That's
That was
true.
a fact.
Yeah.
Yours might this time, due to the cause.
Oh no. Oh no.
But seeing as it is past 10:30, I will say that we're done with this week's encounter,
Ugh.
and I can firmly tell you that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 encounters left, and you'll be done with this chapter.
Holy crap.
Oh.
One of them is large, but it will be done pretty quickly because it's mostly it's just a big room full of people and other stuff. And I won't give away too much there. But the point is,
So what you're saying is by 2025 we might be off this damn road?
actually, I'm thinking like two sessions from now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. So October. By October, as long as we have all of our sessions,
Yes.
we'll be done with this.
Oh my god.
You'll be in a different chapter of the game. And I will tell you, based on the other people, the other campaign, that means that you'll start moving pretty quickly through everything else.
Oh,
Oh,
well, we
no.
are like 8 levels higher than we're supposed to right now. so-
Correct.
Oh no, it's gonna end.
It's not going to end because there are, well, I mean, it depends. If you guys choose to play the follow-up campaign of Rise
Yeah.
of Tiamat, you will or if you choose to just like cut it for now and do something else,
We
you
should
will-
definitely play the other campaign.
Yeah, if you play the follow up, you've got like 10 more chapters, 11 more chapters still.
We should
If you
definitely
don't, you like 3.
Gotcha.
follow up campaign.
Yeah, we'll do.
So, thank you everyone for joining us. We are super happy because we do got a lot of things going on right now. Join me in saying happy early birthday to Derek, who is turning 33 tomorrow,
That's right.
Woo.
and then
Hour and a
his
half.
wife. His wife is on Friday.
Turn 31.
All right.
Woo!
Happy
2
birthday.
years and 2 days apart, so makes remembering it really easy.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I wish my anniversary was around the same time.
And then don't forget, we also are going to have the Michigan Renaissance Festival. We will be
That's right.
going Sunday, September 1st.
Sorry.
I will be
Good.
there.
Yeah.
So will me and Kevin.
May or may not have both of my children or just one. We'll see.
And then also we do have the return of Raiders of the Lost Hole next Tuesday. And Hoard 2 is coming out what day?
Yes.
Pending.
What,
Oh, wait,
what
no,
day?
no.
Yes.
I was talking to them. Oh, yeah, no. Actually, this week we're doing Hoard 2.
All right.
Perfect.
Tune
We
in.
So join us
We
Saturday for
decided
that.
late last night, so I forgot. But yes.
He's going to get done with his first day back at work in 4 months and then be like, and now I have to DM.
Good news is
Yeah.
most of it will be just getting all my crap back in or out of my van. So it will be an easy day.
But with that, guys, night.
Good night.
Bye.